Hello dear friends, Assalamu alaikum. Hope that you are all well by the blessing of Almighty Allah. If you ask me, I'm also well by the blessing of Almighty. Today, I'm in Cloza in Shirazganj. So I'm standing on the bank of Jamuna River. So you can see the wonderful scenery here. So beautiful scenery at Cloza Shirazganj. There are many birds and songs here. So when you come here, so you enjoy this place a lot. I come here every Friday or sometimes I am free. When I get a lot of time that I come here to enjoy this place very much. So you can come here to see this place. So however, I'm here today to discuss some important topics. So the main topic here, how can we speak English very properly, and grammar and spoken English are so different or similar. The main topic here today. So mistake maybe happened, but please pardon me because I'm a beginner, because I'm a student of English honors at Shiraz Government College. I'm not expert, but I'm not a speaker of English speaking, because I'm not a foreigner. So about is going there, you can see a big board. It's a loading board it is. However, so to speak English, first of all, we have to remember that English speaking and English grammar are different, but not totally different. English speaking and English grammar are so similar, because without English grammar, you cannot speak English very properly. So with grammar, you can speak English. According to grammar, you can make every sentence. We can make every sentences very properly, but without grammar, we cannot make every sentences, because when you speak English, when you make a sentence with grammar, so your speaking and your sentence will be wrong. And when you speak English with grammatical items, grammatical rules, and every items of grammar speak in English, so your speaking and your language and your focusing idea before the audiences, every person can understand your speaking. So obviously we have to use grammar whenever we speak English speaking. But first of all, at the beginning, so there are many mistakes may be happened, but that's no problem. You can practice, because without practice, English speaking is so very difficult. So with practice, English speaking will be very helpful and will be very useful for your everyday life situation. So you can practice. Without practice, it is not possible. And I want to say that without English speaking and without English writing, listening, so you cannot get a good job in Bangladesh. Only for expert English speaking, English writing, English listening, so you can get good job and good salary, handsome salary. You can get a good job in Bangladesh. If you are not expert English speaking and English writing, so job is not of yours, because without English we cannot get a good job. So every day you can practice in your room or everywhere. When you have so many partners, you can speak with them. But when you have no partner to speak English, so you can create a partner that is maybe your mirror maybe of your great partner to speak English. So before the mirror, you can speak English very properly, and or you can speak English before the mobile phone. You can use the mobile phone every time to speak English. I see the many persons in our area that they call us the English speaking is so very difficult. You cannot English speak. They disappointed us so very much, and all the time they disappointed us. But don't disappointed, don't depressed. It is not so difficult, so easy. but with practice, it is so very easy. When you see the foreigners, we astonish. How can they speak English so very fastly? Because they are the foreigners, but we are not the foreigners. Because English speaking of their mother tongue, but English speaking not our mother tongue. Our mother tongue is Bengali, because when you speak Bengali language, so it is easy so to you, to me, every person. It is so very easy when you speak Bengali language. But when we go to speak English language, so it is so chaotic way of our life, chaotic system in our to speak English. So you can follow some important books. I suggest you some spoken important books. Cypher's Spoken Therapy, and Moonshine Science, 10-minute schools, 10-minute schools Moonshine Science book, English spoken easy way, and you can follow some vocabulary, Cypher's vocabulary, to raise your speaking very growth. And you can buy some important books from your library, nearest library. Can some books such as English learning for career, and English written books. As a church is English written books. It's so very interesting. When you buy this book, you can see, and you can understand every word, and you can understand every sentences very easily, because his way of writing, his way of speaking, and his way of teaching of his book, so very clear and very easy. I have bought this book, so you can buy. But I want to say you that only memorizing the books, spoken English, it is not possible, because only memorizing books, you cannot speak English. Whenever you cannot any partner to speak English. So first of all, you have to seek of your speaking partner. If you cannot find a speaking partner, so you can alone in your room you can speak English. So that will be very helpful.